Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. Today's topic is constraints using implication. This operator which you see here is called as implication operator. Let me give you an example wherein this implication operator is going to be very useful for writing your constraints. Say for example, you have a memory and the overall address space in your memory is divided into two different spaces. One is memory space and one is IO space. Whenever you have memory space, you want your MSB of address to be 0, and whenever you have IO space, you want MSB of your address to be 1. This means depending on the value of address space, you are going to decide value of another variable which is called as address. In such cases, implication operator is going to be very useful. Implication means whenever a certain condition occurs, it implies whatever you are saying next. It means whenever your left hand side is true, that time your right hand side should be as you have mentioned in your constraint. It means these constraints are active only when the LHS is true. Only then your address bit 7 is going to be 0. Whenever your address space is not equal to memory space, that time this constraint is not going to hold true. It is going to hold true only when a particular condition occurs. Let us understand this example first. Then I have already executed it. So we will see the output also. I have a class packet in which I have an enum address space. Address space can take two values, memory space or IO space. Then I have the random address, data and write. I want to put a constraint on address space. Address space is this enum variable, which is a random variable. Whenever my address space takes the value of memory space, I want to make my address MSB bit. Here if you see address is 8 bit, so MSB bit is going to be bit 7. I want to make MSB bit of my address 0. And whenever I have IO space, I want to make the MSB bit of my address 1. It means half of the space is allocated to memory space and half of your space is allocated to your IO space. How will you distinguish? If the MSB bit is 0, it is going to be memory space. If the MSB bit is 1, it is going to be IO space. Which means first half of your memory space, entire memory is going to be memory space, and the second half of your entire memory is going to be IO space. Then I have created a module to test this class wherein we are creating an instance of class packet and randomizing it 10 times. To know that the implication operator is working, I am going to display what particular value of the address space was selected and what is the value of the MSB bit. Our expectation is whenever we have memory space, the MSB bit should be 0. Whenever we have IO space, the memory bit should be 1. Let us see the output. The randomization has happened 10 times. Here if you see whenever you have memory space, MSB is 0. Wherever you see memory space, MSB is 0. Memory space was generated 3 times and every time memory space was generated, your address MSB bit was 0. And whenever IO space was generated, your MSB bit was 1. It means this constraint is working properly. I hope you understood the importance of implication operator in writing constraints. To stay tuned to such content on VLSI, please subscribe to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. See you in the next video.